Hello everybody, my name is Julio.
And I'm Jessica.
Welcome to the Lopez Homestead.
God, family, and land.
Don't forget to subscribe,
Like,
and share. The weather is just perfect right now. It's very cool. It's about 73, 75 degrees. Let's check the temperature here. Close to 80, 75. And our papaya trees are doing spectacular. We have too many papayas. So what we're gonna be doing is we're gonna go inside. We're gonna cut some papayas. We're gonna make papaya smoothie, papaya salad, papaya candy, all kinds of delicious things. When your papayas are starting to get the yellow spots like that, that's the best time to get them inside and let them ripen. If it goes past that yellow, the more yellow they are, the sweeter they are, the stronger they smell, the stronger they taste. A lot of people don't like the flavor of papaya because it has a very pungent, sweet taste to it. I know that some people relate the taste and smell to that of barf or throw up. Once you get past that, the nutrients and the benefits of this delicious plant are amazing. It has all nutrients and medicine. A lot of people have been recommended to eat papaya on a daily basis to help them with their stomach, their gut. Now, I have a friend that shared with me that he was put on a strictly papaya diet for a month. By the end of the month, his skin actually turned orange, yellowish looking because of the pigmentation in the papaya. There's different types of papaya varieties. This particular one, I am not 100% sure what it is, but I think it's on the golden variety. There's Hawaiian papaya, Mexican papaya, Brazilian papaya, Asian papaya. There's all different types. This one we actually grew from one of my employees gave me a seed, and we just threw it in the backyard and it grew, and that was our first papaya tree before one of the hurricanes came and destroyed it. So we had about 30 papayas from that one tree, and then we had to get rid of it. But this right here, these are trees from the same papaya. We saved the seeds and grew them again. We have one, two female papayas, three female papayas, and over there in the bag I have a male papaya that does not give any fruit, but we kept it because it's nice. It gives shade to our garden and it attracts some of the birds and pollinators. So now let's go inside, and I'm gonna change my view of the camera and show you how to cut one of these papayas. So when your papayas are ready, like this one, the best way to cut it is just by turning it until it snaps. Once it snaps, then you can pull it out of the vine like that. It's gonna drop a little bit of white milk out of it, just like that. In Puerto Rico, they call it lechosa because in Spanish leche is the name of the word of milk. Milk means leche, and as you can tell, it's kind of like a white milk. That it's not something you can eat. That is actually gonna it may actually affect your lips or your mouth. It kind of stains your clothes too, so you don't want that. So I think that's the reason why they call them lechosa, because it kind of gives that milky residue. But in Mexico we call them papaya, and many other places call them different things. All right, so let's go cut one of the ones that we have ready. So here I put the blender as my holder for the phone, and I have one of my most ripened papayas that have been sitting in the counter for a couple of days now. As you can tell, it's more yellow than the one on the vine. I'm gonna cut the top here, just to see how sweet. Yeah, this is pretty ripe, and I can smell that it's so sweet. So now let's see if we can cut it on the top or maybe go across. Let me see if I can just go. It's kind of difficult because I'm trying to put it all in the camera, but I would usually just probably stand it up and cut it all the way around, like so. Just be careful you don't slip and cut yourself. So I'm just gonna try to open it, and got this little piece right here. And look at that. Mmm, this papaya looks good. I'm gonna get a little container so I can remove the seeds. So we usually like to keep the seeds and maybe let them dry for the next planting season. We can put them in a Ziploc bag and hold the seeds until the next planting season. In this case, in my zone and where we live, we plant them in the spring because they have the better chance of germinating. So we would germinate them first on a like a little container. There's some seeds stuck in here, and then once they get about, I want to say 10 inches tall, we probably would transplant them to their more permanent place. So here we're just removing the seeds. I have found some recipes online where they claim that you can boil the seeds or cook the seeds, maybe dry them out and then make them into some kind of powder. They claim to have some medical benefits to it, beneficial properties, and I don't doubt it. There's many things of the papaya that you can eat. The seeds, the leaves can be cooked, I believe. The papaya you can even eat when it's green. It doesn't have to be completely ripe. You can just, a lot of people just cook it and add like brown sugar for flavor, and they make dulce de papaya, which we have made in the past. But today we're just gonna chop it off into little tiny squares, and we're gonna use some for papaya juice or papaya milkshake. My wife doesn't really like the taste of the papaya by itself, so she usually will make a milkshake. She'll mix it with maybe banana or strawberry or something else. But the idea is to get all the nutrients from the papaya inside your body, like get all the nutrients from the fruit, especially when it's this fresh. Now, this one particularly is a little more pinkish or orange than usual. I know the camera didn't catch it, but this one is rather a little more orange than the ones that I cut in the past. It smells very strong and sweet. So once I cut them up, I'm gonna see what it tastes like. Okay, so I just cut them up in a couple of squares. As you can tell, I cut it down, and now I'm gonna go from the bottom up. Try to get as much of the meat from the bottom without getting any of the green peel, or in this case, it was already yellow. But right here, there's still some meat in there. If you want to scrape the rest of the meat, you can. Just I need a better grip and a better knife. I'm just holding it this way because I want to show in the camera, but usually I will put it against the counter or the cutting board, and it makes it a lot easier. This right here, if you have a very sharp knife, you have to be really careful. But here are my diced pieces of papaya, and these are the right size for smoothies or just to eat on a fruit salad. Um, I love it just the way it is. I usually just grab a couple of chunks and I just start eating them as I go, and I can eat half of the papaya just by myself. And like I was saying on my previous video, it just has so many benefits that can heal your stomach, your gut, um, protein. It has calcium, vitamins. Uh, do your own research, and you'll see all the benefits of papaya. I know that the smell and the taste may not be the best for some people. I kind of grew up on this papaya, and only a couple of times I've gotten a papaya that is way too ripe, and it made it hard to eat. It all depends on the variety that you have, so I would suggest you try different kinds. If you go to your local supermarket, you'll see the places like Walmart or Publix carry them, but you got to see the variety that they're supplying you with. If you go to your Spanish local stores, they also have different ones. I've seen them long and skinny. Some of them are small, like about the size of a football size. The ones that are grown in our backyard, they're really big. As you can tell, they're bigger than my hand. Here, I'm just gonna put the other half away in a Ziploc bag. I'm only using half of this papaya. And I'm gonna go ahead and try this little chunk because it's really good. Oh wow, this is delicious. Oh man, this is really sweet. Here are my seeds, my papaya slices. So man, can't wait to try it. So there you have it. That's how you cut a papaya. And we actually sip because we have plans that when springtime comes, we can replant this. Have a lot of baby tree papayas. So nothing goes to waste. I saw some recipes online where you can actually eat those seeds and they also got benefits. I'm not willing to try that just yet. I think I have enough papaya here for days, weeks. You saw the trees, how full they are. I did scrape a little bit. You can see my teeth marks here because I didn't want to scoop it with a spoon. So I just went and, scoop it out with my teeth. You can, without biting into the peel, there's a lot of sweetness and goodness in this. Don't waste anything. There's still a lot of meat in these peels. So, and whatever extra papaya you have, you could just freeze it, put it in your fridge, and make some water papaya or papaya smoothies. There's a lot of good recipes online, so check it out. Right here is our papaya tree. Oops, I think I just stepped on a snail. Frogs in the background. Just beautiful flowers.
Absolutely. Thanks for watching, guys, and for sticking around. Keep following us on YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook. Until next time.
Don't forget, Lopez Homestead. God, family,
And land.